How many troops do you think we need to keep in Afghanistan long term?
Probably around 10,000 U.S. and 3,000 or 4,000 NATO allies. That's a bare minimum. I would frankly like to see a little more, but I would accept that. Previous General Allen had said they needed 20,000. But the fact is, it's not so much when you leave, it's how you leave. And haven't we learned from Iraq the disaster that's taking place? Wolf, there were 96 American soldiers and Marines were killed in the Battle of Fallujah, 600 wounded, and now Al-Qaeda flags are flying over Fallujah. Isn't that a shameful commentary? And what do you tell the families of those young men and women who were those young men who were sacrificed in the Battle of Fallujah? You are seeing that movie again in Afghanistan.
I want to move on to Iran because I suspect the president will say something about Iran tonight, this interim 6-month deal, and he's strongly urging Congress not to pass additional sanctions during the course of these next 6 months, warning he'll veto that legislation if it were to come to him. You support this legislation, right?
Of course, just as I supported the last set of economic sanctions, which everybody now acknowledges worked in harming the Iranian economy to the degree that they came to the table. That was objected to by the president and this administration, those sanctions. And none of us can quite understand why the threat of renewed sanctions, if it fails after 6 months, would in any way be harmful, unless the Iranians want to drag out and drag out and drag out these conversations until the point where they are ready. And could I finally say that the Iranians have already announced that they should have the right to enrich. There is no reason to have the right to enrich unless they want to continue their path towards nuclear weapons.